Yeah,
not,
anatomy and stuff.
Doesn't matter. Anatomy and stuff. We're good at it.
It's in there.
But
Changed our lives a bit this video, didn't it? Enjoy this
oh
spot.
yeah, we got to. What, their first one got to 200,000. We thought, wow, we've made it big on YouTube.
It was you treating this spot on me, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Hey guys, Ninja and Jace.
Hello.
Okay. Doing another refresher video of my famous money spots. This
What do we got today, Ninja?
Bicep tendon. Oh, come over here just quickly. Look at this. That's one bicep tendon here, another one there. What we're going to be doing is getting into this spot just here. So you can see these big, long white tendons. We want to affect that. They're the culprit for a lot of different little pains and dysfunctions we get in the shoulder.
A lot of people overusing the biceps, is that right, Ninja?
True.
Too many curls at the gym, you're neglecting in the back.
True that, or too much drinking.
Too much drinking, yeah, that's right. You might be slamming a few pots on the weekend or pints.
But this is like the money spot for a reason, because it is bang for buck. When we hit this one effectively, we can really change people's world, you know, dramatic change just from this one spot. So we're kind of looking at holding that tendon with the pisiform right where that bicep tendon meets the bone up there.
Humerus,
and the clavicle, is it?
Glenohumeral joint, the shoulder, you know that, Ninja?
Yeah, or just under the,
Anatomy and stuff.
Doesn't matter, anatomy and stuff, we're good at it.
It's in there.
But
changed our lives a bit this video, didn't it? Enjoy this
we got to. What, their first one got to 200,000. We thought, wow, we've made it big on YouTube.
It was you treating this spot on me, wasn't it?
Yeah,
you just dug an elbow in there in 2 minutes. And
I did. I introduced it for like a minute. Treated 5 spots in 1 minute, and then said, done. And that was it. And Jace was
auto-generated thumbnail too.
Auto-generated. He was going, and I was just pushing in here somewhere. And,
maybe we can recreate it and enjoy it again.
I have to remember, and we'll tag it. And
put a card in.
Have a look at it. It won't take you long to have a look at it. But you can see what we look like.
Changed a bit since then.
7 or 8 years ago. So yeah, this is one of our spots. Yeah, so just pushing here. You can kind of see how with our technique, we're not moving very much at all. Like when you're receiving it, it actually feels like you are kind of covering a bit of ground, because just through angle changes and just the different pressures we use as well. But it really is tuning in to the spots and being able to kind of notice, be aware when things are changing and where we need to kind of angle to next to best benefit the person. And so it is intuitive in a way, but you gain intuition by practicing and by feeling into what the person needs. So this is one of the best spots in the body. I've really enjoyed working on it, but it's quite easy to do as well. So when you're receiving it, you just sort of see just how much benefit you get. So
can be pretty nasty though when you've got a bit of pain in there. It gets a bit red hot when you get right out on that tendon.
Yeah. So that's it. Anything else, Jace, we were going to talk about? You want to have a chat or no?
Yeah, let's have a chat. What do you got for us today, Ninja? You're going on a bit of a detox at the moment.
Yeah, we're talking about
a different detox though.
Detoxes of a different kind. So we're talking about instant gratification, dopamine hits, habits, or even addictions that we might have, but might be a bit hidden and like socially acceptable in a way, or just normalised.
You might not even be aware you're doing it so much, eh?
So the one I'm thinking about is scrolling. So like scrolling through your short form videos.
TikTok and Instagram and social
Facebook,
media.
Whatever. And so that's one where we're kind of getting instant gratification all the time. We're getting these little dopamine hits because something pops up. The algorithm knows us really well, and it's kind of feeding us stuff that'll
take our mind off something that might be more important. So you might be choosing to do that instead of really looking at maybe there's an issue that you're putting off, or you're putting off doing something that's work related or health related or something, and you're just mindlessly scrolling, and you sort of, it almost becomes subconscious. You just reach for your phone, I'll scroll for a couple of minutes, and 10 minutes later you're still going.
So it's
So you've been doing that for 3 weeks, yeah?
3 weeks, and that was my goal, to do 0 scrolling for 3 weeks. Yeah, and I feel like my life has changed just through that one little thing. So it's you're more present, you're more in the real world, so you're more interacting with people. You just you don't realise just how agitated you can get by getting that, or emotional because you can't. Watching stuff that might rile you up, or that's an injustice, or that's whatever
that's
it is.
The thing, sometimes you follow things that annoy you, so it's like it spooks a reaction, doesn't it? It's like you're wasting your time watching something is going to annoy you. It's like, well, you're intentionally winding yourself up for what reason?
Do you really need to know that stuff or things like that? So anyway, so we're thinking about that we did it with the group, our MMTs. What is your thing? Is it food? It could be sugar, alcohol, betting, porn. There's all these different things that give you shopping, instant gratification, but you haven't earned it. So we the little saying DeMartini gives us is seek long-term fulfillment over instant gratification. So by that, it means that you get out in the real world, you help people out, or you do your work and you kind of engage with people and things like that. So you can get into nature or do some exercise.
More of a real experience rather than something that you're getting through. A lot of it is virtual, or you're not actually interacting. And it has become so socially acceptable. Like you sit around with your mates and everyone's just looking at videos and sending a video the person you're sitting right next to. It's just like, just talk to them. It's you go and catch up with friends, or you go out in social situations and you look around and everyone's just scrolling or sending things to each other. It's like you could just talk, have a conversation. But
I did a cool thing a couple of weeks ago. Just a mate, we went down to the beach and left the phones and our wallets in the car. So didn't have any money, no phone, and we went in the water and then we walked for about, I reckon it was 10 Ks down and back. Barefoot. But it was awesome because we actually talked to each other. We got in nature, had some sun, but we kind of engaged with people on the walk as well because it's like a...
That's unlike you, the people's camp, talking to randoms.
But it was good because our energy was good and people were kind of not scared of us. They were actually...
Picked up on it.
Yeah, they engaged with us. We just talked to different little people and, things like that, or helped them with their still, you want me to take a photo of you, or that kind of thing, So, it was really cool. But it just was liberating just to have, I think it was about 5 or 6 hours we didn't have our phone. So, most people in today's society, 6 hours without your phone, you feel like your legs chopped off or something.
That's right.
So,
you'd be like, oh, what have I missed out on?
Yeah, and the other thing to think about that happened is when you are giving that up, what happens? Like you have this agitation, you're kind of looking for something.
In the initial phase, you don't know what to do.
Yeah, you don't know what to do because you're grabbing your phone and you go, I can't do anything with it. You know what I mean? But you notice how much you're actually grabbing it and how much of an impact it perhaps is having on your life. So a lot of times all you need to do is just have a bit of reflection back. So, and by cutting it, you kind of realise just how much impact it perhaps is having and how much influence it is having over your brain, how much space it is taking up and things like that. So I suppose that's the thing we're going to challenge you guys with is there something you can cut back dramatically? Is there something you can cut out? Can you stop drinking for the year? Can you, or whatever it might be, So it's sort of go through that initial discomfort, withdrawal, whatever it is.
Start with a week or a day. Try and go a certain amount of time, or you can do it with steps. Like limit yourself to X amount of, set a reminder on your phone if you've looked at Instagram or TikTok for X amount of time and it comes up, you've reached your time limit. So whether you use it all in an hour or if you space it out and do little blocks, but at least you can't go over that, and then you can gradually work up to it. Or you can try and do it cold turkey like you did, but it's hard. So
you can do it.
Start with achievable goals, and because then if you achieve them, then you're more likely to go, okay, let's see if I can increase it. Where if you set an unrealistic goal, that's why so many people struggle with weight loss or food, because they try and go so drastic that they last a week and they go, oh, I'll cut everything out. Where if you just gradually cut back and then build up to eliminating or decreasing the amount that you're having, it's an easier transition. It becomes more of a learned habit rather than like a forced change. So I guess that's why in regards to fitness and health, we don't really promote too much of like 6 or 8 week challenges, because we don't want it to just be a 6-week thing. So we want it to implement more long term. So if we do a 6-week challenge, it's like, well, we're doing this to start that habit, not you going raw vegan for me, for example, being just eating meat and everything. I'm not going to go raw vegan just for 6 weeks to just do it. Like, it's not going to be a long-term solution, but maybe cutting out snacks or sweet things at night, or something that is going to be a longer thing that is probably more sustainable. That's going to have a better long-term effect. So yeah, that's what I've got to add about that. Yeah, cool. So yeah, setting achievable goals, I guess, is what I was going with.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
So just to wrap it up, the exercise we gave to the guys at MMT and said, what is something you're going to cut out dramatically or cut down? What are the rules type of thing? So pledge that to the group, and then we said, what is something you're going to do? Okay, so yeah, so that's something that's achievable as well.
Yeah.
Like Jace was just saying. So so that's an exercise perhaps you can do out there. But what I want you to do to solidify it is actually tell someone, write it down on a piece of paper, but then also write it up on a whiteboard. So just a constant reminder, or on your fridge or whatever.
Somewhere where if you've got a home office, a sticky note, something like that will remind you of it.
Yeah, so it keeps you accountable, because that's what it's all about, your own integrity, because you know if you've been sneaking that chocolate or,
that's right.
or whatever it is that you said you're only going to eat,
when no one else is around. Did you actually eat the chocolate or did you not?
That's what matters, isn't it? So yeah, you're kidding yourself, So yeah, that's the worst person you can kid, isn't it?
That's right.
You don't want to be lying to yourself. So yeah. Anyway,
here it is. Bit of bicep tendon and a bit of
a chat. Yeah.
Thanks, Ninj.
Yeah, but if you want to learn how to do this, look at the details below, and you can join our courses. Run 2 a year, the online ones, February and August. But reach out and talk to me and Aaron, and we can
train you up. You can be a part of the MMT family.
Teach you how.
Change people's lives.
Done.